Hey guys, AK47 Master here, back with an episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and on this episode we are going to be talking to this guy. It's time, we gotta do it at some point. Von Karma himself, out of court at least. Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right? Huh? A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Ha ha ha. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. Thank God. This series has been going on for 20 parts just for this case. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Since he will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his old guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Oh no. Well, let's show him that letter in that safe. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. Huh? This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool! I told him to burn it after he read it. So you did admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. Wait, what? You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Whoa! A stun gun? For self-defense? Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a hot dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way. Whoa! Oh, he got us. The letter's gone. Of course. And he took the DL6 as evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Suicidal thoughts. Maya! Grr, there has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Well, we got something at least. This might be the vital clue. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. And with that, it's the final day of investigation, so all that's left is a final trial. And I'm not gonna save. Not yet. It's not time. Okay, December 28th, 9:51 a.m., 2016, the last day until the statute of limitations of the DL6 incident ends. District Court, Defend Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Dun dun dun. Ha 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 ha. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Warg! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. I most certainly need it. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Please, Edgeworth, control your emotions, man. You're so sporadic. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Uh-oh. Whoa, yeah, pal. Who did she get? I think I know. Yes, of course. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Wow, this episode's going a lot faster than I expected. December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Let's get it, guys. The last day of court. The last time we are going to hear the judge say, "Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth." Yeah, that was intended. And this is the last time we're going to hear Phoenix say, "The defense is ready, Your Honor." And the last time we're going to hear Karma say nothing. The prosecution is ready. Oh, he actually says something. Huh? Look, the judge is surprised even too. Oh, right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I've asked that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Oh, come on. Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. I think he's surprised by the fact that Von Karma is not being so bossy for once. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the Bolton rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. And of course, he's taking a nap. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. What? Oh, I'm back here again. How'd I get here? Uh-oh. I guess they found me while I left the court. Okay, let's do this. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. And I'm going back to sleep. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm going to prove it. Okay. Why I left the court. I'm really sorry about that. There's actually a couple of things I would like to press him on. The first thing being that he bought food for Polly. I want to see what he has to say to this. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see? I knew he was gonna say that. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
Oh, there's the judge. You're in my seat, so he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figure I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. That could be proven. Wrong. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how can you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court the proof. Grr. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cogger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. You don't got one. Well, how about... Damn it! We don't have the letter from the safe. Oh, man, that would be so helpful here. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over again. Oh, you're picking up on it, Honor. Nice. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Yes, it does. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. However, both of these statements are lies. Ha ha ha.
Order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is an interesting point. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. You know who this is.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Huh? Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DO6 incident.
I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk. No. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat myself once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Tisk. Huh? I'm very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Wait, what? No fingerprints? Yep. No fingerprints. You see, I worked out as a caretaker. I worked at a power plant before. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your own fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No. Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Ugh. It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny, you sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot? Wait, what is it, Miss Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
What? Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet.
Oh,
now this is crazy.
Order, order. Oh, well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you ask anything? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. I hope she is.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Oh man. So on the next episode, this is who we're going to be cross-examining. Polly.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us her name.
Yep, that's a good place to end off. So, I am AK47 Master, and if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.